Hi, Superintendent Dave Hethlinger. Some information that I know you're interested in. First of all, when can students pick up materials, clean out lockers, all that sort of thing? We will have the dates and times out to you by the end of next week. It is going to work differently at the middle school and high school than it is at the two elementary buildings. So the information will come out to you from your building principals by the end of next week, or at least that's our goal, by the end of next week. So we'll have dates and times for you then. You'll be able to get all of your stuff and be set for the summer. I want to thank everybody for the work they're doing. Tremendous job with our distance learning. Most of our students seem to be doing well. The staff is doing well, and I thank everybody for their efforts. There's been a lot in the news this week about graduations in Ohio. We have been working to try and figure out how to best honor our seniors this year. The Ohio Department of Education and the Ohio Department of Health this week issued guidance to school districts and outlined 3 examples of graduations that they recommend. Pardon me. The first is a virtual ceremony. A virtual ceremony would involve the student speeches. It would involve all the names being called, photos being shown. It would be at a set date and time, and everybody would have the opportunity to view it. Option 2 is a drive-through graduation, not a drive-in graduation. It would involve having cars lined up, coming through a line one at a time, your senior getting their packet, having a photo taken, and then the family moving on. The third option is a small private family ceremony, a series of small private family ceremonies. This would take place over multiple days. Families would receive appointment times. The graduate would come in, could bring up to 5 family members with them. They would walk across the stage, get their packet, have their photo taken, and then they and their family would leave. There would never be 2 families in the auditorium at the same time. These are the recommendations that have been given to us from the Ohio Department of Education and the Ohio Department of Health. We want seniors' input. Mr. Garrity will be sending out through Google Classroom to all seniors a link where they can vote on their preference between those 3 types of ceremonies. We want to know what the seniors want. We will start voting at noon tomorrow, Friday, May 1st, and the polls will be open through noon, Monday, May 4th. So you'll have the weekend to think about it and get your vote in. All seniors, I encourage you to have a voice in this process. We'll let you know next week what Fields graduation will look like. To seniors and their families and their friends, I want you to know that I really do understand what you're going through. My son is a senior in high school. I am going through all of these same things, going through all of the same emotions and feelings you are. So when I say that I know what you're going through, I'm not just paying lip service to you. I really do get what you're going through. This is not the graduation any of us wanted for our children. It's not what any of the seniors hope for themselves. But in this time, it's what we have to do. So I thank you for your understanding. Seniors, make sure you check the link and vote, and we'll have more information for you next week. Thank you all for your continued support of Field.